The social universe, where you learn the secrets of the social media through the social universe, and in many cases, the secrets of the universe itself. And today we're talking about one of the secrets of the universe, which is being healthy. Whether you currently have a disease in your body or not, you can actually, strangely enough, can be considered in your own mind healthy, and also your body can feel much more healthy otherwise. There's a lot of things that have to do with a state of mind. But nonetheless, if you've been diagnosed with cancer, you've been diagnosed with cancer, and outside of getting a second opinion and hoping they were wrong, and it's not a bad idea to do that sometimes. Nonetheless, there's not just you that's involved. There's a lot of heartbreak and heartache that's going to be going on with those that love you, and it's sometimes difficult to make that adjustment. You feel like you're the only one going through pain. What's their problem? No, they're going through a lot of pain as well, because they're going through loss and prematurely going through grief, and it's just very complicated. So I'm very, very grateful for Matt and Vicki from the Arizona Wellness Community joining us on the show today, to be able to share with families who are in this situation. And a family, probably is loosely defined.
Right.
Those you love might be a good definition. But Vicki, how does someone know that that they should be talking to the wellness community, and how do they know if they qualify for the free services?
So, this is how you figure that out. You hear that diagnosis, you have cancer, then you qualify.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
You qualify because you have that diagnosis, and someone around you qualifies because they're helping you through that. So the good news is this, that most cancer is treatable, curable. We're surviving. 230,000 people survived cancer in Arizona last year.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
See, now there's the positive view of my very pessimistic end to the show last segment. Go ahead.
Cancer, as we treat cancer better, it's our medical treatment, and we have wonderful medical treatment in the Valley for cancer treatment. But as we get better about that medical treatment, it means we're moving from survivorship to what I like to call thriving. Mm-hmm. You're moving from being a survivor to being a thriver in your life. And that's about learning a lot of things. Our support groups are about learning how to talk openly. So learning to talk openly about your cancer will also help you learn to talk openly about those other stumbling blocks that sometimes happen as barriers in relationships. Come to a yoga class, that sets a path for, I really like the way I feel after this. So
Sure.
We are moving people through survivorship to thrivership. Our entire hope is to see at the end of the day people who've been on the cancer journey who are much more enlightened, who are much more developed, and they're going to be speaking out. They're going to be advocates, not just in the cancer community, but they'll be coming to other places, to yoga studios, to talk about why it's so beneficial. And it's beneficial because it makes you feel good. That just makes you feel good. But it's also beneficial because of what we know happens. It happens in your autoimmune system. So when your autoimmune system hears that news and it's fighting all that despair and depression, and you get support, and you get people around you, and you get a community, your autoimmune system says, well, I really like this. It just perks up and just goes in hyperdrive so that you can begin to really battle your cancer in a much more effective way. Isn't that the beauty of it, to really see how those relate together?
Absolutely. And if I could give a little bit of a call to action out there to those of you who don't currently have cancer and don't have anyone in your family who has cancer, this is not something that is just a random set of events. Sometimes cancer can be DNA related, but in many cases our behavior is what brings cancer to the forefront. So whether we're smoking or eating badly, I fall into that category. Okay, so I'm accepting this blame. In the last, I try to eat very, very healthily as much as I can, and so I actually can tell when I'm eating well. And then over this last weekend, we had the family gathering and whatnot, and I don't know why family gatherings surround lots of things that aren't good for us, but they were. And I literally felt like I was recovering for 2 days of the flu, but I did not have the flu. It just was the effects of detoxing my body back to the point where it was healthy. The point is that we actually have in our control, and I just want to give that call to action to those of you who haven't really thought about it, but maybe thinking about it now, to take any good advice that's given today about how to be healthy while you have cancer, to be healthy while you don't have cancer, and then maybe you might not get it. So anyway, just had to throw that out there. So then again, let's if somebody qualifies, because in particular they might be geographically located in Arizona near the downtown Phoenix area.
Right.
Be a good time to call. You can call and do a tour at 602-712-1006. Who should they ask for?
They can just speak to the first person who answers the phone. That's our resource and referral, our outreach person, and they'll walk you right through what to do. We have newcomer meetings so that you can come and meet other people, so it's not so overwhelming, that first step. Or you might say, well, I'm ready to jump right in, and we have a whole variety of kinds of services. We call it the program, but it really means we have support services, which are groups that talk. We have social connections, gatherings like potlucks, and just gathering the community together. We have education where actual physicians or other really specialists in the field, nutritionists, chefs, come in and talk about how to deal with cancer in these varieties of ways. And then we have healthy lifestyles. Those are our yoga and Tai Chi, our clay class, our writing for wellness, our drumming, our music therapy. So it's a wide range. We have services at Palm Lane, at our direct campus, but we also have them at we're doing programs at the Desert Botanical Gardens. Some of our
amazing!
Isn't that amazing?
I love it.
A wonderful place to do this. We had a wonderful volunteer, and she lost her battle with cancer, but she was a volunteer both at the Desert Botanical Garden and with us. So Melody, we call it Melody's program. It's coming up this Saturday, and we'll have writing for wellness. We'll have a piece of drumming. We'll have a piece of experiences in the garden that lend itself to yoga. But those programs repeat about once a quarter, so you can always find that on our website, which is www.twccaz.org. So I'd say twccaz.org. And you can find our calendar there, lots of helpful information. And also, we're one of 50 affiliates nationwide. So if you're not from here and you're a winter visitor, you may find that there's another affiliate and another cancer support community where you do live. So we can be that resource here, and they can be that resource in another part of the country.
Thank you for bringing that up, that if you happen to be out of the Arizona geographic area, that there's 50 other locations, because, there's services nationwide, essentially, so that's great to know. Also, if you would like to make a donation, Matt's here with us. Matt, what is the best way for somebody to make a donation to the wellness community?
Well, we have a variety of ways.
Okay.
But since you've already mentioned our website, www.twccaz.org. You can go right online and make a donation there. And if there's some other way you'd like to make a donation, you can just give us a call at 602-712-1006. Now, Phoenix is a special event town, and so we do have an event coming up in November. It's our 11th annual porch party event.
Nice.
And it's Friday, November 8th at the Phoenix Sheraton Downtown Hotel. It starts at 6 p.m. You can also go to the website and find out more information about that, and also purchase tickets online. Tickets are $500 each,
Okay.
and tables of 10 are $5,000. And as Vicki mentioned earlier, all of our services are provided at no cost to our participants. So as a fundraiser, it's up to me and other people associated on my team and our board to raise money to support the services and the wonderful campus that you've seen in your visits.
Definitely.
So this is one way to do that. We have other ways, but again, if they just want to make a donation, Best way is to go to our website, www.twccaz.org.
Thank you.